Hello students, this is your economics teacher Ayanar.
In the previous class, you learned about chapter 9 Fiscal Economics. Today, you are going to learn about chapter 10 Environmental Economics. First, we will discuss ecosystem, pollution, air pollution and water pollution. Students, watch this video very carefully till the end. Fine, let us enter into the topics. First, you are going to learn about ecosystem. Students, take the page number 213. Ecosystem. An ecosystem includes all living things, plants, animals and organisms in a given area, interacting with each other and also with their non-living environments, weather, earth, sun, soil, climate, atmosphere. Ecosystems are the foundation of the biosphere and they determine the health of the entire earth system. Next, you are going to learn about pollution. Pollution is the introduction of the contaminants into the natural environments that cause adverse change in the form of killing of life, toxicity of environments, damage of ecosystem and aesthetics of our surrounding. Types of pollution. First, air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution and land pollution. First, we will discuss air pollution. Air pollution is the presence of any solid, liquid or gaseous substance in the atmosphere in such concentration as may be or tends to be injurious to human being or other living creatures or plants or property or environments. Types of air pollution. Indoor air pollution. It refers to toxic contaminants that we encounter in our daily lives in our homes, schools and workplaces. For example, cooking and heating with a solid fuel on open fire or traditional stove results in high level of indoor air pollution. Second, outdoor air pollution. It refers to ambient air. The common source of outdoor air pollution are caused by combustion process from motor vehicles, solid fuel burning and industry. Causes of air pollution. First, vehicle exhaust smoke. Vehicles smoke happens to release high amounts of carbon monoxide. Millions of vehicles are operated every day in cities, each one leaving behind its own carbon footprint of the environments. Second, fossil fuel based power plants. Fossil fuels also present a wider scale problem when they are burned for energy in power plants. Chemicals like sulfur dioxide are released during the burning process, which travels straight into the atmosphere. These types of pollutants react with water molecules to yield something known as acid rain. Third, exhaust from industrial plants and factories. Heavy machineries located inside big factories and industrial plants also emit pollutants into the air. Fourth, construction and agricultural activities. Potential impact arising from the construction debris would include dust particles and gases emissions from the construction sites. Likewise, using of ammonia for agriculture is a frequent byproduct that happens to be one of the most dangerous gas affecting air. Fifth, natural cause. Earth is one of the biggest polluters itself through volcanoes, forest fires and dust storms. They are nature-borne events that dump massive amounts of air pollution into the atmosphere. Sixth, household activities. Household activities like cooking, heating and lighting, use of various forms of mosquito repellents, pesticides and chemicals for cleaning at home and use of artificial fragrance are some of the sources that contribute to air pollution. Effects of air pollution. First, respiratory or heart problems. It creates several respiratory and heart issues along with cancer. Children are highly vulnerable and exposed to air pollutants and commonly suffer from pneumonia and asthma. Second, global warming. Increasing temperature in the atmosphere leads to global warming and thereby to increase sea level rise and melting the polar ice cap, displacement and loss of habitat. Third, acid rain. Harmful gas like nitrogen oxide and sulfur oxide are released into the atmosphere during the burning of fossil fuel. Acid rain causes great damage to human beings, animals and crops. Fourth, eutrophication. Eutrophication is a condition where high amount of nitrogen present in some pollutants which adversely affect fish, plants and animal species. Fifth, effects on wildlife. Toxic chemical present in the air can force wildlife species to move to new place and change their habitat. Sixth, depletion of ozone layer. Ozone exists in Earth atmosphere and is responsible for protecting human from harmful ultraviolet rays. Earth ozone layer is depleting due to the presence of chlorofluorocarbons and hydrochlorofluorocarbons in the atmosphere. Seventh, human health. Outdoor air pollution is a major cause of death and disease globally. The health effects range from increased hospital admissions and emergency room visits to increased risk of premature death. An estimated 4.2 billion premature deaths globally are linked to ambient air pollution. Remedial measures to control air pollution. First, establishment of interstices in the towns and cities. Second, increasing the length of chimney in interstate. Third, growing more plants and trees. Fourth, use of non-conventional fuels like biogas, compressed natural gas, then liquefied petroleum gas. Fifth, use of mass transit system. Next, you are going to learn about water pollution. The introduction of substance or energy into the marine environment results in deleterious effects to living resources, hazards to human health, hindrance to marine activities. United Nations 1971. Types of water pollution. First, surface water pollution. Surface water includes natural water found on the earth's surface like rivers, lakes, lagoons and oceans. Hazardous substance coming into contact with the surface water, dissolving or mixing physically with the water can be called surface water pollution. Second, groundwater pollution. Groundwater contamination occurs when man-made products such as gasoline, oil and chemicals get into the groundwater. In addition, untreated waste from septic tanks, toxic chemicals from underground storage tanks and leaky landfills contaminates groundwater. Third, microbiological pollution. In many communities around the world, people drink untreated water straight from a pond, river or stream. Sometimes there is natural pollution caused by microorganisms like viruses and bacteria. This natural pollution causes both aquatic and human illness. Fourth, oxygen depletion pollution. When oxygen level in the water are depleted, relatively harmless aerobic microorganism die and anaerobic microorganism begins to thrive. Some anaerobic microorganisms are harmful to people, animals and the environments as they produce harmful toxins such as ammonia and sulfate. Cause of water pollution. Water pollution is caused due to several reasons. Here are the few major causes of water pollution. First, discharge of sewage and wastewater. Sewage, garbage and liquid waste of household, agricultural runoff and effluents from factories are discharged into lakes and river. This waste contains harmful chemicals and toxins which make the water poisonous for aquatic animals and plants. Second, dumping of solid waste. The dumping of solid waste and litters in water bodies cause huge problems. Third, discharge of industrial waste. Industrial waste contains pollutants like asbestos, lead, mercury, grease oil and petrochemicals which are extremely harmful to both people and environments. Fourth, oil spill. Seawater gets polluted due to oil spilled from ships and tankers while traveling. The spilled oil does not dissolve in water and forms a thick sludge polluting the water. Fifth, acid rain. Acid rain is pollution of water caused by air pollution. When the acidic particles caused by air pollution in the atmosphere mix with water vapor, it results in acid rain. Sixth, global warming. Due to global warming, there is an increase in water temperature. As a result, aquatic plants and animals are affected. Seventh, eutrophication. Eutrophication is an increased level of nutrients in water bodies. This results in bloom of algae in water. It also depletes the oxygen in water, which negatively affects fish and other aquatic animal. Effects of water pollution. Water pollution adversely affects the health and life of man, animals and plants alike. Polluted water is also harmful for agriculture as it adversely affects the crops and the soil fertility. Pollution of seawater damage the oceanic life. The effect can be catastrophic depending on the kind of chemicals, concentrations of the pollutants. The effects of water pollution are varied and depend on what chemicals are dumped and in which locations. Many water bodies near urban areas are highly polluted. This is the result of both garbage dumped by individuals and dangerous chemicals legally or illegally dumped by manufacturing industries, health centers and markets. First, death of aquatic animals. The main problem caused by water pollution is that it kills organisms that depends on these water bodies. Dead fish, crabs, birds and seagulls, dolphins and many other animals often wind up on beaches, killed by pollutants in their habitat. Second, disruption of food chains. Pollution disturbs the natural food chains as well. Pollutants such as lead and cadmium are eaten by tiny animals. Later, these animals are consumed by fish and the food chain continues disturbed at all higher levels. Third, disease. The discharge of untreated and undertreated effluents contributes to severe ecological degradation. The indiscriminate human activities such as open defecation, solid waste dumping, discharge or drainage water are responsible for the pathogenic bacteria waterborne disease like hepatitis A, typhoid, malaria, dysentery, jaundice, dengue fever, viral fever and worm infection. Fourth, destruction of ecosystem. Ecosystem can be severely destroyed by water pollution. Many areas are now being affected by careless human pollution and this pollution is coming back to hurt humans in many ways. Remedial measures to control water pollution. First, comprehensive water management plan. Second, construction of proper storm drains and setting ponds. Third, maintenance of train lines. Fourth, effluent and sewage treatment plant. Fifth, regular monitoring of water and wastewater. And sixth, stringent action towards illegal dumping of waste into the water bodies. That's all for today. We will continue in the next class. Finish the assignment by clicking the link below.
Yeah.